Okay, today we're going to talk about tripods because if you like it or not, every filmmaker needs a solid tripod in their life. And I know you're filming mostly handheld or on a gimbal, but once a month you still need to shoot an interview or a product commercial or something that involves you using a tripod. I'm saying this because that's actually me. I don't use tripods often and therefore I don't really want to invest a lot in tripods. I need one that's good, reliable, and not expensive. But the problem is, my cameras are expensive and quite heavy. And good tripods that can hold up my cameras are expensive as. But I came across a brand that has a lot of good reviews and their tripods are under $1,000. The brand is called SCG and the tripod we have here is the SCG T8 with aluminum legs. And at the time of recording this video, this tripod is priced at $746. Plus, if you access the link in the description, you get a 10% discount. Now, let me tell you a few specs before we begin. This tripod has a counterbalance payload capacity from 1 to 8 kilograms, fine-tuned with 8 steps of settings, and a maximum safety payload capacity of 12 kilograms. So this tripod can easily hold up my Sony FX6 plus any lens I want. It's super easy to find the best settings for it since you have so many adjustments. The fact that you also have zero drag, it's highly usable because you can do fast pans and not a lot of tripods offer you this. When it comes to weight, for how sturdy this tripod is, it's not heavy at all. It has 7.7 kilograms with the aluminum legs and 7.7 kilograms with the carbon fiber legs, which is a little bit funny if you think about it. But the carbon fiber kit is a few bucks more expensive. And I think the only reason for you to go for the carbon fiber legs would be if you like how it looks, because when it comes to weight, they are pretty much the same. But the carbon fiber legs that I have with me today are not the ones I described. They are the heavy-duty carbon fiber legs, which are heavier and more expensive. Design-wise, this tripod is pretty simple, with nothing fancy on it, but I like the fact that it works good, and that's the most important part. SCG also claims their tripods work as good as expensive tripods. And when I say expensive, I'm talking about tripods that cost 10 to 20,000 bucks. Do they work as good as them? I don't really know because I haven't tested 10 to 20K tripods, but we're gonna have to see and maybe trust them, I don't know. But I wanna put this tripod to the test and I wanna see how good it is. So to do that, I'm gonna use my Sony FX6 with a cinema lens without any stabilization at all, and I'm gonna try to film at 180 millimeters and see how stable the shots would look and how easy it would be to film these shots. To make things a little bit more complicated, I'm also gonna test the same shots with a different tripod. In fact, one of the most expensive tripods I have in the studio, which is the Manfrotto Nitrotech 608 series with the fast twin carbon fiber legs, which combined is around $1,500, meaning it's double the price from what we have here. Now I'm really curious to see if it's gonna be a difference. The only thing that we're gonna test is the head's performance, because when it comes to the legs, I really like the fast legs that Manfrotto offers because they are with a fast mechanism, so you can deploy them and use them super fast. This one is with the classic mechanism, but a good thing about the classic mechanism is that it's gonna hold you forever. With Manfrotto fast system, I don't know how much it's gonna hold. Now, let the test begin. All right, so we have here the setup. I'm gonna film a Coca-Cola and I'm gonna try to film it as smooth as possible. I'm not gonna use slow motion or anything like that. It's simply camera movement with the 70 to 180. I'm gonna start at 75, which is obviously a little bit easier. What I really like about this tripod, as you look right now, it's perfectly balanced. Everywhere I put the camera, it stays there, which is a really good thing. If I put it like this, it's gonna stay like that. So this is a really cool thing. Also, you have this extendable handle, which allows you to go even smoother. And you have here a control that, for example, if you like your camera to come back to this position, you can adjust this. And now if I put it here, theoretically it should come back. You see? Now it comes back to this position. Some people like that. I like for my camera to stay put. So for example, if I put it here, I like to stay here. Just need to adjust it at around 5, and I think it's perfect. Now I'm gonna press record, and I have all my settings done. It's super easy to make your settings here on the camera, and let's hope. Try not to talk so I can make the shots. Wow, this is smooth. Currently I'm at 75, so it's quite easy to be smooth at 75. If you can see, I can like move the camera fast and come super smooth. I can go like this, which is really cool. Now I'm gonna go to 180 and see if I can try not to talk so I can be as smooth as possible. I think I need to adjust the focus a little bit. One more. It seems to be super smooth. Oh, this is crazy. Nice. Whenever you film with such a big lens, I wish it had even more drag. Like currently it's like at the maximum drag, and it's pretty tough to move the camera, but whenever you move it like this at this precision level, I wished it had like one more step of drag to be a little bit more tough, you know? But so far I'm really impressed, and I like how it works. Like I said, when I tested it for the first time, I was highly impressed on how smooth it goes. But anyway, now we're gonna put the Manfrotto tripod and see how it compares, because now we saw how smooth this is. I'm really curious how smooth the Manfrotto would be. So as you can see, we don't have the extendable handle at the Manfrotto tripod, which is kind of useful whenever you work with long lenses. Now this tripod is a little bit more complicated to set up. That one is pretty much plug and play. You just put it on, mess up with a few things. This one is a little bit, I don't know, it takes a little bit of time to know how to master, but when you do, it's a pretty good tripod as well. I'm at the maximum drag with this tripod as well. Again, I do have that counterbalance thing, which is not bad. And now I'm gonna try to see if I can make the same shots. So first thing you can see with this Manfrotto is that even though it's a great tripod, it's not as smooth. Like whenever I start a shot, it feels like there's like, check it out. So I'm starting a shot. You see, it doesn't have that smooth. It seems like it stops somehow. I don't know what to say. I'm honestly highly impressed with the other tripod. It's like I'm trying so hard to be smooth, but it doesn't want to go as smooth as the other one. This one has even less drag. Like I wish it had more drag so I can be much smoother. I don't know, man. I was quite impressed with the previous tripod. So I think that's enough. So as you can see, obviously, I don't know if you can see it on the screen. I felt the difference. It's hard to explain the difference. It feels like that one had like a smoother start. Whenever I was starting a shot, it was much smoother to start and much easier to hold a shot. Like for example, if I was going into a direction, it was much easier to continue to that direction or change directions when I was filming compared to this one, which again is an expensive tripod as well. I'm not saying Manfrotto is bad or anything, I'm just saying that that tripod is good. All right, so I'm honestly sold. This tripod is actually amazing. Like, I'm very impressed on how good it works. I'm very impressed on how much it costs and what it gives you. It actually gives you more than what you pay for, to be honest. Like, you pay $700, which is a lot, but when you compare it with other tripods in the same segment, let's say, or in this, like, in the same price range, it's a night and day difference. Like, you don't get the same amount of customization, the same amount of controls, the same amount of smoothness than what you get with this. So to be honest, I'm very happy this guys wrote me and said, you need to try out our tripod. You're gonna be amazed. And I was like, nah, what do you say, guys? Everyone says good things about their products, but it was actually true. Like, these guys really made a good tripod and I'm honestly very impressed. So this was it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget, there's a discount for this tripod in the description. And until next time, I'm Alexander Don, and thanks a lot for watching. Peace.